Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
Merry Christmas, Annie. You're up early.
You're up early, too.
We've been up all night, dear. FBI men coming and going. Did you know that President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Mr. President!
Merry Christmas, Mr. President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Annie, earlier this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. He succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. David and Margaret Bennett.
But...
Annie, what happened?
Annie, your mother and father passed away a long time ago.
So you mean I'm an orphan after all?
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes, because I know that they loved me and they would have come back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too, Daddy Warbucks. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Charlie Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could have easily been forged, but nobody knew about the locket except for us.
And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir.
Hannigan!
Children from your
Hi, kids.
Miss Hannigan. Delighted to meet you.
Same here. I would have recognized you anywhere.
Let me introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Miss Farrell. This is President Roosevelt. And this is my most trusted butler, Drake.
Oh, your president, Your Highness, Your Honor, sir.
Go ahead.
Look, kids. There's presents for all of us. Yay!
Mr. Wilbucks, from the FBI, sir.
Thank you, Drake. Now it all fits together.
Excuse me, sir. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Good morning. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
We don't mean to bother you on Christmas and all. We just came to pick up Annie and the check.
Yes, of course. Your check. There we are. $50,000. Certified.
Certified. Pay to the order of the jig is up.
That's right. The jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as
Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Search them.
Yes, sir.
Here we go again.
And I believe that you'll find this pink lady to be their accomplice.
Yesterday.
Come on, Maggie.
Oh, please.
Annie, tell them how nice I always was, dear. How kind I've been.
I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but don't you remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie!
Brat! I was always so nice, sir. I gave her things. I gave her candy.
Miss Hannigan is gone for good!
And you'll never have to work again.
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps for all of us, this Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life, a new deal. Hey, you know, I rather like that, a new deal.
So do I, Franklin. A new deal.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Please away the curtains and the sorrow. Still there's none. And I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely.
How are you, Mrs. Pugh?
I'm fine. Welcome to our dressing room.
Tell me
so
about,
happy you could be
tell
here.
Me about the show. How are you finding it?
It's been really exciting. I've met a incredible amount of wonderful, talented, kind people.
Thank you.
Hannigan smudging the children.
And it's been great. It's been great.
How are you finding this experience?
It's really fun, and I've made a huge amount of more friends, and it's really just fun. No, stop!
Did she say something bad to you?
Yes.
Okay. This is your very first show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, to come out and do the audition, was it scary to do the audition?
No, it was actually fun. I was excited.
And what were you thinking when Bob phoned you to tell you the big news?
I was just like, who did I get? And he's like, Annie, and I'm like, ah! I was like celebrating. I was just so happy.
Hey kid, you seen any stray mutts around here lately?
No, ma'am.
Good, and they must all be running wild over at Astor Place.
Hey, look, there's one they didn't get. They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too, but don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay for the both of us. And if not today, well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just take up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Hey you, little girl, come here.
Yes, officer?
That dog there, ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? Then what's his name?
His name's Sandy, right? That's it, Sandy. You see, officer, I called him Sandy because of his nice sandy color.
Then let's see him answer to his name.
Well, you see, officer, I
Just call him.
Sandy! Here, boy! Sandy! Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
Okay then, the next time you take him out, I want to see him on a leash with a license, or else he goes to the pound. Got it?
Got it. Got it.
Now get along with you before you catch your death to cold.
When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just take up my tin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Joan, tell me about the experience of being in this show.
Well, it's unbelievable. We've met such incredibly wonderful people, bright, articulate, smart, fun, and I have to say, to be able to participate in this show as Ariana's mother, the time that I've spent with her, you can never imagine how wonderful it's been, because we've been doing the rehearsals, we've been working, we supported at home, so, you know, there are no words really to describe what this meant to me as a parent. Forget the acting part or the participation, which is so much fun, but it's tremendous as a mother to be here and watch your daughter do this.
Now, for this one's shenanigans, you'll all get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't matter when. We're running on Hannigan time.
Get to work!
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now! Why, any kid would want to be an orphan. I'll never do that.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get stripped. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock row. We hope cotton blankets instead of wool, empty bellies. Instead of wool, it's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the winter's always howling? Don't it seem like it's never any light? Once a day, don't you want to throw the towel in? It's easier than putting out a fight. No one's there when your jeans are not get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one dries when your eyes get wet and weepy. From the crying you would think this isn't sing. Oh, empty belly life. One smelly life. Full of sorrow life. No tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who is he? No one cares for you, a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. You'll step till this stump shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Yank the whiskers from her chin. Jab her with a safety pin. Make her drink a Mickey Finn. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get to work. Christmas Day. I said get to work. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you, a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life.
Tell me about this experience of having Ariana in this show.
Well, it's never quiet in our household, but it's a nice noise to hear my daughter sing and act all the time, just like my son did for many years. And I'm very proud of her. I haven't missed the show yet. I never will, I don't think. And that's it. She's great. Thank you.
What does this do for your family? Like, I mean, obviously it changed your routine in a big way for several weeks.
Well, it did that, but it keeps us singing around the house for sure.
It's the best show ever. She's so best. I know. Isn't it a great show?
Uh-huh.
How much fun did we have together?
It's so fun, but it went by so fast, and I'm so sad that it's almost done.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. We've got another week to go. So, is she a hit?
Of course.
Never know what happened, Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just take up my tin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow.